Hi there, my name is Peter Janis, and today I want to tell you guys about the Radial StageBug. This is the SB-1. This is an active DI box that's designed for acoustic guitar, bass, mandolin, that kind of a thing. So basically any instrument. What's cool about it is that it's super small, it's super compact. That means it'll fit right inside your guitar case, your violin case, whatever you might need, okay? So it's really compact. How it works is really easy. There's an input that comes from the instrument, so you get from the instrument to the SB-1. From the SB-1, there's a throughput that can be used to a guitar amplifier or maybe to an electronic tuner. Then from there, there's an XLR or balanced output that lets you connect to the PA system. If you think about what a DI box actually does, is it takes the high impedance or that guitar type connector and converts it to low impedance and balances the signal so that you can run long distances. With a DI box, you can certainly run 100 meters or 300 feet, no problem, without noise. So they're really advantageous in PA setups, okay? It lets you play live. And what we love so much about the little SB-1 is that because it fits in a guitar case, you can show up to a gig and you may find that the DI box at the club may not be very good, or they may not have one at all. And next thing you know, you've got all kinds of problems. With a high Z cable, like a guitar type cable, you really shouldn't run further than 20 feet, 25 feet before you're going to start to hear noise problems. So that's the benefit, a lot less noise, okay? So you get a longer signal, less noise, better sound. All right, so from the SB-1 you go into the PA system, you play. Now, let's talk about the feature set. Active, what that means is basically it's buffered. It has an amplifier inside, so it drives that cable without any problem. Headroom, we use very high quality parts. You know Radial, our gear is used by the best of the best. Well, this one here is very good quality. It sounds superb. It's got top quality parts inside. So that means that we get plenty of headroom. With that headroom means that you don't get as much distortion. A pad, cool extra feature. What that does for you is that you might have an electric active bass that's super loud, that's overloading everything. You just hit the pad, boom, away you go. All that solves the problem, it goes away, all right? So that, in other words, it reduces the sensitivity at the input, making it work better with very loud instruments. Next thing, you have a polarity reverse switch, now, and it's called phase, and it's one of the same, polarity reverse or phase. And what that means for you is that if you're a musician on stage, you've got feedback problem, the PA system, where you stand, boom, all of a sudden it gets resonant. You get kind of, I want to say hum, but it's not hum. It's resonance. It's a frequency that's in the lows that tends to vibrate the top of your guitar. Hitting that polarity reverse or the phase switch will invert the output, which in turn will cause that feedback problem to move. And that's done because when you're in a venue, the PA system will echo with the room to create room modes or peaks and valleys in the sound. So as you reverse the polarity, you can actually move that problem out of the way from where you're standing so you get less feedback. So that's kind of cool to have. Ground lift switch, kind of hidden. It's on the side here, okay? This is set and forget. This ground lift is kind of cool because if you think about what happens in a typical setup, your guitar amplifier or your bass amplifier on stage is grounded, the mixer is grounded. As soon as these two devices hook up together, you've got a ground path, and that ground path can cause problems called a ground loop. That ground loop manifests itself in the way of buzz and hum, causing noise when you play. So this little ground lift switch essentially bleeds off that noise for you, so it makes it quieter on stage. So that's kind of a cool little add-on. And I guess finally, I want to come back to this. It's super compact. That means that if you're flying around doing gigs and you want a great, dependable little DI box, your SB-1 will be there for you. So there you go. Radial SB-1 brought to you from Radial Engineering.